we, Gbagyi, part of this Arabic country you are seeing, we generated from the Arabic country, right from Saudi.
From TV.
You are welcome.
Thank you, sir. Please, sir, can you introduce yourself?
My names are Honorable EZIKIEL KOLO John. I'm the MADAKIN of NUKU and presently the Senior Special Advisor on Political Matters to Executive Chairman, Abaji Area Council. Those are my names.
Okay, sir. Sir, we are here to ask you some questions about culture.
Okay.
So, sir, what are some unique traditional practices, like some unique cultural practices in your community?
Yeah, just as I said, that I'm Gbagyi by tribe from NUKU community. Gbagyi, as we came to understand, especially that we come up as youth up to the stage I am today, Gbagyi has a lot of culture that plays. They have roles that they are playing seriously. Like, let's start that if we should ask of the genesis, Gbagyi culture. Gbagyi culture has a lot of cultures that they used to play. How? The cultures are this way. One, there are festivals before that we used to organize as Gbagyi community. When myself, I grew up and start finding out. And I always pick interest to go and see things myself. Like how? The Gbagyi culture, like in the traditional way, they have something called Adaya. That Adaya, though it was a traditional something, that Adaya used to be like people when they see it, just to take that was a tradition. Then we have Kaka. That Kaka. They used to dress. If you see it coming, you say one masquerade like that. So in fact, these are our two common traditions that we used to play. Then there's a local dance that it was, or it has been in a modern way. They call it Jaya. That Jaya, especially when there were weddings, they used to pick them to come and beat band. That's the Jaya. That it goes round. Even in this era, as I'm talking to you, that Jaya, people use it in different occasions. Even in a political way, they used to bring them to come and play that Jaya in a traditional way. And people used to dance it because it now become as if it is not even restricted to only Gbagyi. People started emulating it because if they are beating it, you yourself you will like it and you will join the dance. And it has gone a headway very well. So Gbagyi, as I earlier said, in fact, those cultures that I have mentioned, in fact, it has been in practice, like in our states that we belong to. Because I came to understand, there was one history that I was reading. If I should mention it today, some people will be surprised. Myself, I was surprised when I started reading the history of the genesis of Gbagyi down to this our culture. I say Gbagyi then will not generated. If I tell some people that we, Gbagyi, part of this Arabic country you are saying, we generated from the Arabic country, right from Saudi, then down to this Nigeria, our country. I was able to follow the detailed history. So that is why our culture now came to be similar when they are saying Gbagyi, Hausa, Banza, Boko, and you are saying Gbagyi is even carrying one of the majority, because that was how this thing generated. Outside Boko that were among today. Our people came and started settling from the north, Kaduna State. From Kaduna State, some migrated to Niger State. From Niger State, some migrated even to Nasarawa State today. From Nasarawa State down to FCT today, that Gbagyi are well known at the FCT level. Just few that are now in Kogi State. So that is the origin of Gbagyi, and I thank God today that Gbagyi, at least as a nation, are given recognition based on their contribution of their dialect and their culture. So anywhere there are Gbagyi culture that people are participating, in fact you will see a lot of people picking interest to know and to witness and see what exactly is happening. Honestly, the culture is doing very well to promote the image of the tribe, to promote the image of the states that they belong to. Like as you can see in Niger State, Kaduna State, if not because of our people at times that have misplaced some priorities, made themselves known. They don't want to identify themselves as Gbagyi. They've turned themselves to be Hausa speaking nation. Everyone knows that Kaduna State is Gbagyi speaking state. Niger State is Gbagyi speaking state. But because of one thing or the other, they have turned themselves to be another different district. History has testified it, and we thank God. As you people can know and see today, Gbagyi people are at least one of the best peace people making in this country. They love peace seriously. There are no any other tribe that Gbagyi are sharing or where they are living that their peace is not reigning. Peace is reigning seriously within the areas they dominate. That is why even in the boundaries, you will see Gbagyi people are captured, that they are peace-loving people. Let's take example of this Federal Capital Territory, FCT. At least with what is happening at the FCT, people give or testify that yes, Gbagyi people, honestly, they are peace-loving people, because there are some of their areas, land that, in fact, were captured, and they made their sacrifice, forgetting that their ancestors will question them one day. But however, we've taken it, education has brought that, it's developed, and that is why we keep on fighting that. Despite our simplicity, please, we should not take it for granted. So Gbagyi, as I will know that I will add another tradition, that they are peace-loving people.
Thank you, sir. Sir, what role does traditional attire play in your culture?
You know, every ethnic group, they have their own attire, so that they could be identified with their culture or with their tradition or with their traditional way of dressing. Let's take an example now. You can see our women, as it is said and seen, and everyone can testify that our people carry loads, women, on their shoulder, and that symbolizes, when you see, when you say, this are Gbagyi people coming back either from farm or from firewood. When they go to fetch firewood, carry their loads on their shoulder, especially women. Then predominantly again, Gbagyi, their major culture, their major occupation is farming activities. They don't joke with the farming, so it's part of their culture, because that was how we met our people with farming activities, and the generation again were picking up, if not because of this Western education, that some of us are fortunate to be sponsored by our poor parents, and today we've modernized and joined the trade too, relaxing small about these farming activities. If not, then the attires, as you just said, the attires, when culture is going on, you will see, like our women, we have specifically the type of mode of our attire called Aje Sunda. That Aje Sunda is looking black and blue in color. They are mixed, but they are waved even by Gbagyi people. Some you will see it black purely, because we didn't want culture to die off. That is why we are now using it as a modern list now, reprinting, especially to the black. We cast our mind back to reprint our attires to black. And if you see Gbagyi people wearing it, you will see it, they cross it with their load on shoulder. Any attire Gbagyi one you see. And when we are playing, if we are playing traditional dance, we go into it seriously and wear it so that we could be identified that these are Gbagyi people. Those attires, they are called Aje Sunda, Gbagyi Aje.
Okay, sir. Can you share a traditional recipe or cooking method?
Cooking method? Yes, you have entered another sensitive area. Our cooking method, as people have known, our people, Gbagyi group or Gbagyi speaking people, number one is how to tuka, let me use it in the word also, how to tuka tuwo, how to make tuwo. That tuwo, our people used to reserve it in fire. It has to stay in fire more than 30 minutes. They are still cooking it. Why is it like that? Because it's something at the end of the day, if it could be fetched to be used or to be taken at that time, it will be taken. But the main purpose of leaving it up to 30 or more than 30 minutes still cooking it is because at the end of the day we used to use it to, which is Gbagyi people are known with it, jepo. This is our commonest food. Whether you are at abroad, if you were feed with that jepo, even at abroad, you will even take it to abroad and be doing it over there. There was a certain time when some people were traveling in airport, not maybe somebody, Gbagyi people were traveling out to outside country. They had the jepo inside their leather. So as he was holding it, just mistakenly somebody hit it. The thing came out really like a ball. They said, what is that? He said, nah, Gbagyi food. No, Gbagyi food. Why are you taking it? He said, no, we can't do without it. And when we are taking it, there are certain things at times we used to take it with. That is called kandolo. That kandolo is made from our people, our women. They made it through local trees. So when they plug it, then they will now mold it. Then after molding it, then dry it. Then we'll be taking jepo with it. Get Gbagyi egg. When we get Gbagyi egg, then that Gbagyi egg will slice this together. Now, those who are able to buy fish, they can put it with this fish, pound it together with pepper, then mix it. After mixing it, top, your local hotel food don't come.
So which type of fish? Is it smoked fish, fresh fish?
It could no, mostly it used to be this smoked fish. But when this thing come around, the other fish that they are calling yoko, something of that nature, when you mix it like that, people will enjoy taking it. So mostly it's dry fish or this yoko.
Okay, so what message would you like to share with the world about your culture?
Just as I earlier said, I introduced that myself, I was shocked when I was going to history and I learned the Genesis. I didn't even know that all the way from Arab, that's where the Bible people generated. So already it has shown that we are global. We are really global, and we are proud and I'm happy. And that has to tell us to be peace-making people. So I share, and everywhere we hold meetings, especially Gbagyi, the areas we used to preach most, let there be peace. Wherever you find yourself, mingle with people, so that people will emulate. As today, if you people are a generation today, you could be hearing people saying Aishi Gwari. So that word Aishi Gwari, people should know that something generated somewhere. It's a global something. If Hausa people will be saying Aishi Gwari, if they want to see sincerity before is Gbagyi people, because at that time, if they are counting their something, they will say, they do fara. No, it's not the issue. What we will do, they should put it 1, 2. If it is money, put one like this, put another one like this, put another one like this continuously, like that. Then when they are counting it, they will say 1 again. Look at this one again, they will say 2. Look at this one again, they will say 3. So when they are doing it like that, you know there is no cheating than the one that they will count to fara. So our people are known with it, and that was why that name from Aishi Gwari. And today we are proud that yes, if the whole world could share that they should do something Gwari, then which means Gbagyi Abba in a global distance, they are known with their sincerity.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your valuable insights. Really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. You people are highly welcome. I would love so that as we have started this program, how I wish is going to be a continuation, because there are things that I have still reserved for onward interaction like this. So I will be so glad that time to time like this, we should be meeting for more information and more details about Gbagyi generally in this country and at a global at large. And I honestly appreciate you people's coming. I cannot reward you people. Gbagyi as a nation cannot reward you people. You people are trying to at least promote culture, different tribes, so that you people should have the ideas. People are telling people not to forget about their culture. I always said, whoever repairs somebody's own, God will repair his own. And that's exactly what you people are doing. Nobody will pay you people back, but the Almighty God, Allah, will reward you people. Now, you can see, I'm surprised that you people have chosen to come and have an audience with me. Honestly, I'm shocked of how to appreciate you people. I cannot pay you back. Gbagyi people cannot pay you people back. But God will surely to you people, so that at the end of the day, you people will not fail. And the way you people have come, you people are the youth generation. I'm surprised that you people can think to that extent. So you people should continue. As it is generally said, the sky will be you people's limit. You people, by the grace of God, you people will climb higher and higher. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you.